Fingers crossed. All right, here we go.
So we have PC Arc Team. We got Bowman, Love Gummy, 1-2 Taco Time, KRS 1-2-3, and Twisted Taco Time. Down here at the bottom, we have Volek and Absolute as Yacht Rockers High Seas, Rapid Theory, which is Josue and Chaos Theory. On the other side of the bracket, we have Bang, Not Too Deadly, and LeBron's Aims. Jump Shot is Italian, Jump Shot and Calzonius. We could hit that. Just Dustin and DVS, or D versus S. How do we say that? DVS. I'm gonna say DVS.
I will leave with DVS because I was like all over the place there.
I'm gonna say that as well. PCR was Trev Loves Pizza and Greatness. So let's go ahead and hop right in.
Give KRS
Can't do that one.
We don't need to wreck that right out the gate. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Jump Shot is Italian right on the board. 1-0. You want to pop in there?
If it'll let me spectate, there we go.
Awesome. There we go.
The spectate button. All right, let's get it. Who are we in here right now with? Calzonius Jump Shot. And LeBron's Aims in Not Too Deadly. Already 1 minute in, we are 1-1.
Get it up here. I always enjoy these moments in these matches where folks are trying to kind of feel each other out, especially when you're scoring early. You got to wonder, is that going to put the pressure on them later on, or are they able to kind of step back? Are they able to slow things down? You can kind of see, I think, again, we are getting that patience here, not necessarily a rushed feeling. It feels like here, despite these folks' ranks.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were unable to see the very beginning of this match, but you know, 1-1. You know, that could have been 2 quick kickoff goals back to back for all we know. But right now, I mean, things look pretty even. Nobody put in anything quite, you know, dangerous on shot or on target yet.
Well, the good thing is now they know they can score. They know that there is, they know that they have the opportunity. So even if things get a little difficult, if the defense gets just so stout, they've done it before. They know regardless if it's in regulation or dare I say in overtime, they know they can do it. So regardless of how it happened, they got to be feeling good that they got that opportunity. Calzonius with the demo, my guy, I see you out there reading the newsletter. And Cal, I'll tell you what, he has been grinding. I saw him earlier in the day working with Icy.
Yep.
Interested to see if he's able to translate some of those skills from one of the best 1v1 players in the entire server. Translate that over. We're talking about that 1v1 grind. I'll tell you what, you want a fun time. You want to learn something about yourself. Little ones with Icy. You learn something about yourself.
Travesty, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for popping in. And as I say that, we're going to pop out of this one. I know we didn't see a whole lot, but hopefully we can have a chance to come back. We do have 3 other matches we need to get a little piece of, though.
Looking forward to those first big highlights. You know they're going to come. And when they do pop off, they come fast and furious. Can't wait to see what folks are able to serve up this evening. Oh, here we go. You got Trev and Greatness against, and you got DVS and Justin Dustin. Okay, four excellent players. Not really familiar with DVS just yet. Know that I will understand what they are all about here before the game is over, though. We see DVS and Justin looks up ahead 1-0 here, but that Trev great combo, and Trev gets himself a demo. I can tell you, he is not a fan of receiving them when it comes to handing them out. Completely different story.
Is that not everybody though?
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I will tell you this: I appreciate demos. I appreciate handing them out, and you just resign yourself to the fact that they are going to come back around, and you are going to get that receipt. And if you're
100%.
able to roll with that mentality, you'll be just fine. Oh, what a little love tap there by Trev. All right, check this out. Stepping back, you can see here, taking his time.
New boot goofing.
Ray kind of goes flailing there a little bit. Oh, a cheeky little touch there by Trev. Great placing, great timing. Let's see it. 58 seconds left here. 1-1 in this game 1 of this series.
G-Arc with the Prime sub. Thank you so much, G-Arc. Subscribe now for 15 months. That is so awesome.
15 months. Wow. Okay.
Everybody that's been subscribing, it's been crazy. We've seen like 15 months, like 18 months. With Papa Zorch, like 21 months, something crazy like that.
it only speaks to the kind of not only talent, not only skill and games, but the community that we have here, folks around. I've been around a while myself and subscribed for half a year now. Not quite the 15, 18, or 21 months, but getting there. See Gray trying to get a little
for sure
up there.
Oh, open goal, but does not have the boost.
Oh, set it up is Trev for Gray, but not able to follow up on it. Trying to move in the corner. Looks like we may be staring at OT, but I don't want to speak too presumptively here. Again, looks like they're trying to get a little bit of a quick touch, but we are going to see OT in this first game.
Gifting a sub, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Travis. So we are going to see overtime in the game 1 of this particular series. Just see how even it's been.
Unfortunately, unless something happens real soon, we'll give it a couple more seconds, but we do have other matches we need to get into, and I hate to leave in an overtime, but we might have to here. Let's see, we'll give this last little series here a drive, and if they don't score here, all right, we're gonna have to leave. I hate to do it, but we got other people to get in to the match. Hopefully we can come back.
So back and forth. Let's see who else we have on the docket. Okay, here you go. PC Arc team and excuse me. Hydration is key.
1-2 taco time.
1-2 taco time. Oh, and as we get in there, looks like PC Arc team take that one.
Sure did.
That's PC Arc team. Heck of a defensive effort there by Bowman, 4 saves again. But I speak on the other side, we got 5 between KRS 123 and Twisted Taco Time. I'll tell you this, I'm really curious about this PC Arc team. I'm not sure if y'all have seen Gummy in action. Vibes very easily, ice in her veins. I think she and Bo are under the radar. I'm curious to see how far they'll go because I think they could take it all the way to finals.
I mean, that was a very close match. They had the same amount of saves, and it was, I believe, 8 shots to 7 shots. So, and only 3-2. That was a very close game 1. But here we go, talking about Love Gummy getting the scoring off early here in game 2.
And you're going to see this, like I said, Gummy, it's just, and playing against her, it's so frustrating too. She is so chill, she's so calm, but at the same time, she will just wait for you to make a mistake and capitalize, as you see there. And honestly, if you're not going to make a mistake, she will happily help you.
Bowman makes a stop there. Oh, gets a pass to one. One flies by. Now it's just one-on-one KRS, but KRS going to make that great clear. Oh, KRS puts a nice shot on target with Love Gummy with a fantastic save.
Gummy just ready to do it all if she has to. I guarantee you Bo is going to do plenty of by himself, of course, but Gummy looking to ball out and ball out hard here this evening. Bo, playing a little bully ball of his own there. I fully appreciate that. Even sometimes that ahead of a demo. Because after all, it's not just a ones game. You got to let everybody get in on it. See Gummy again. Ooh, dangerous spot right in front of the net. Could have possibly jumped on that. Could Taco. Didn't quite make it work though. Gummy up and over, but KRS, and you know firsthand, Ninja, what KRS is all about. You know all about what he can possibly do on that pitch.
For sure, you know, my Los Champs partner for quite a few seasons now, all the way back to a few seasons in IGL as well. Great partner to have.
Yeah, and just playing nice and patient there. Again, in net, trying to challenge there, but Bo on that one. Oh, and Bo goes ahead and gives Taco a little bit of a kiss, takes him off the pitch.
And speaking of Bowman, also on my threes team as well. So I actually got quite a few people in this tournament that I've been in some leagues with.
So is this a little bit? How is watching this match? Is there anybody that you've got to be completely objective in this, right?
I mean, I try to keep it neutral. You know, again, I have 2 people on each team that's on a team of mine, so it's just really fun to watch. And you know, of course, you know, I'm kind of rooting for each of them as well. But again, just about everybody in here, we hang out in the Discord. I'm friends with just about everybody in here, unless they're new here and I haven't got a chance to be with them or friends with them yet, you know?
And I appreciate that professionalism, but we talk about your teammate, we talk about KRS, just chilling there, gets a sweet little pop up and over both Bowman and Gummy. Impressive. Not going to get that too many times, so you got to take advantage of it when you can. KRS did just that. 2:35 left to go. 1-all in game 2 of this series, with Love Gummy and Bowman taking that first game.
And again, I know it's tied up, but we got one other match we need to at least get in, and then we can see what we have left. Try to get back into some of these other matches, because we still have Yacht Rockers High Seas versus Rapid Theory. Looks like Rapid Theory took game 1.
Got a prediction in chat. Travesty says prediction: we will see Gummy in the finals. I think that's a safer prediction than many folks might realize. Chaos Theory head on for it, met by Volek at midfield. Josue moving up. Oh, nasty pinch there. Josue moving around. Is it going to go in? It certainly will. So you see here from Josue, gets that nice little pinch, feeling about it, makes the read excellently. Just able to corral it. Glides it past for a 4-0 lead in game 2 of this series. Already has one to their credit. 248, excuse me, left to go in this one.
We will
chaos.
We'll stay in this one unless it starts to get a little out of hand, and then we might try to jump in another one. But
oh, and just, is it gonna pop in? It is not able to corral it. Is absolute. But as we say that, Josue able to make it a 5-0 game. 2:34 left in this one. A bit out of hand, but still, I'll tell you what. Look, it may not be Rumble, but there are 30-second goals to be had. I understand it takes a little bit of mental fortitude. You got to dig down deep for this one.
I mean,
Volek,
they're only at halftime.
It's only at halftime. I know what Volek's capable of. I know what these teams have. I know you understand the amount of talent that they have at this rank.
Right.
And Absolute, I believe, our late entry on this one. So I believe the Diamond 2 is Absolute. Is that correct?
I'm unsure. I didn't even know there was a Diamond 2 joining in at the last minute until I had to remake that tourney. So
I could be wrong. I believe that is Absolute, and I know it can be rough at these ranks, because I think this is where you see a lot of separation usually. That diamond to champ ratio, that diamond to champ area. It's where you start to see a little bit of separation where the reads are just a little bit crisper here and there. And I think it goes both ways. Just necessarily being a champ doesn't necessarily make you better than all the diamonds out there, and vice versa, certainly.
Oh, a fantastic save there from Josue. I don't know how that one didn't go in. They almost had their first point on the board of game 2, but Josue says absolutely not.
Try to move up for Absolute. Possibly lay it up for Volek.
Volek.
Just take it out. Okay,
there we go.
Now, I'll tell you what, getting on the board, and this was fantastic by Absolute. You see here, Absolute going up. Done this many times, getting in the goal, trying to clear it out for Volek, and Volek right on target. He is not going to let you get away with that. He's not going to let you give him the opportunity. Now, I will say this. Chaos and Volek, both with some gorgeous, we talk about this passion show, he's some gorgeous decals on the pitch this evening, regardless of score. On there again, with the OMG WoW hat, is Absolute. Absolute came to place that I hear you talking about me. I hear there can be some positive momentum to be had, and here it is. 6-2, 1-22 left in this game 2 of this series. Technically, it can be done with some quick kickoff goals. Be surprised to see it here. Playing it out right in front of the net. Absolute with a little bit of a half flip there. Trying to get it back to Volek. Absolute.
Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication, but Absolute trying to come out and make this happen with the demo. Unfortunately, going up here, Chaos Theory. Right on it, controls it, pops it. 7-2, 59 seconds left in this one.
Nice little slow roller, but that's all it needed to be. 1 minute left.
And Precisionist makes a good point. A lot of people's ranks are whack right now. I mean, with the MMR switches that have happened so far, ranks aren't necessarily the definitive, not necessarily the be-all, end-all right now.
Yeah, that hard reset definitely threw a lot of people for a loop when they first ranked in, and
oh, man. I didn't have the pleasure of seeing. I was actually out of town when the initial reset happened, and then there was a little bit of a tweak, so I didn't get to see it firsthand 100%. But as Precision is saying, I've been seeing Plat 2's air dribble with double taps. Something is up. Hey, my ones games, clearly you have been watching it. Forget Plat 2s. How about gold 2s? Be surprised at the best gold 2s you will ever find on the pitches that I'm playing on. You see here again, 7-2, 15 seconds left in this one. Game 1 already locked up. It looks like post sway and chaos looks to be moving on here in impressive fashion.
Rapid Theory, yeah, definitely moving on, and let's see how the rest of the bracket turned out. As we have Jump Shot as Italian moving on, and we could hit that. Are they already started? They are, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into that one. Get a quick game on that.
Dubidosi and I was going steady in C1 last season until this new season. Now I can barely stay in D3. I'm really enjoying this matchup too. Calzonius and Dropshot ATL had the opportunity to play, with both. Cal I played a decent bit with. Cal being one of my winter major teammates. I can tell you, comes through in the clutch. Does see Jumpshot ATL? We see that there. It looks like they're vibing too early on. Out 2-0, 3:10 left to go in this one. It's curious how they would work together, but apparently rather well.
Yeah, they're looking great right now. 2-0 here in the semifinals.
Just Dustin say an absolute animal. And again, you got Justin Not Dustin over there. Excellent talent on this pitch, and I really again would not be surprised to see this one go to a full 3 games too. Just the talent on this fight. I keep saying it, but especially like here, I'm familiar with how these folks play. I'm familiar with what they're capable of. It's a treat to be able to see them team up and clash once.
And speaking of teammates, Just Dustin was a spring major teammate of mine, as well as Jump Shot that was also in this tournament. I'm telling you, this is just full of players that are just like either current or former teammates of mine.
What you're saying is there are plenty of folks who are sporting rings on these pitches this evening.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You want to talk about championship ability? Calzonius there with a cute little tap. You can see this there. Jump Shot looks like he was kind of blocking out a little bit there. Calzonius just right in the middle, hanging on. Those comms paying dividends. 2:26 left to go in this one. Up 3-0 are Calzonius and Jump Shot ATL.
Big clear there. DVS trying to avoid a catastrophe here. Gets lucky, but no. Jump Shot there to clean things up as he was unable to make a touch.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Jump Shot ATL. These two have got to be feeling it right now. Up 4-0 in this game 1 of the series, but Calzonius and Jump Shot ATL looks like they are truly syncing up. Like they gotta be, if they're not chatting, they gotta feel like they can truly read each other. This one, you gotta think they're talking back and forth really well at this point. Just totally full everything. Jump Shot looking back to corral again. I can see the Justin Not Dustin and excuse me, and DVS definitely looking for the opportunity to slip through here. They may have one. As I say that, they do indeed. DVS again. That's exactly what they needed. 2:01 left to go here in this game 1. Cal unfortunately popping it right up. It gets popped up to DVS, able to clean that up. 4-1, 2:01 left. Not going to count these folks out by any stretch of the imagination. Plenty of time.
Calzonius controlling it here on the wall. Ooh. Met DVS up in the air, but no. Jump Shot gets there first. Oh, nice dunk there by Jump Shot. Just Dustin somehow still able to contain or keep control here. Pressure is on now. As DVS, Calzonius trying to get a big clear. Jump Shot is up from that clear. Goes wide. Just Dustin taking it off the wall. Trying to do something here off the wall. Oh no, stopped again. I mean, just lots so back and forth, back and forth. Great defense being shown by both teams right now.
It was pretty impressive because on that little back and forth, you see Calzonius kind of scrambling a little bit, was able to get back with the help of his teammate again. Jump Shot and Cal looking just fantastic. I keep saying it, I realize, but just great chemistry this evening. Putting on the pressure, trying to get a shot there. Just Dustin able to move it out there, moving it up the pitch is DVS. but Jump Shot and Cal waiting there at mid, just absolutely vibing, feeling it, and we are going to get another one here. Jump Shot ATL, making it 5-1, 44 seconds left, and again, this game 1 of this series. You see Cal bringing it up, just popping it off right there.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead. I want to make sure we don't have a game 3 on that other side. Oops.
Yeah, if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and put in the hashtag 1800 for a chance at 1800 Rocket League credits, and be sure to stick around after that as well for a mystery giveaway. And again, you do have to be here to claim those, so be sure to hang around. Hope y'all are having a great evening as we enjoy this Rocket League action.
All right, the other side of that bracket is just getting started, so we will finish this one out, and then we'll watch the entirety of game 1 on the other semifinal.
This one, not a heck of a lot you can do if you're DVS and Justin, but I think if they can find just some level of positive momentum, might be able to have that as the ball pops off of Justin, but Calzone is able to find it. Look like they may be just trying to burn out the clock here, and they do that. Jump Shot, it's Italian out 1-0 in this series, and they look really, really good in that game. What do you think, Ninja?
No, they look on point. I mean, really, though, if you look at the shot differential, there really wasn't that big of a difference. But where the difference really lied was the saves. 4 saves to 0 saves. That right there is your big difference.
You got to wonder if that might not be what Cal was working with Icy on. Was maybe just saying, Icy, come at me and hanging in net. And if there's anybody that can challenge you in net, it's going to be Icy, especially one-on-one.
This one's still not viewable. I'm wondering if somebody's having a little bit of a black screen going on.
Technical difficulties.
If
Again,
if that's happening, just stay in there. It will eventually get you in. Just keep letting it do its thing. We will get there.
So any picks straight away about who we're going to see in this finals? I know there's plenty of time left to go, but do you have any thoughts about who might advance at this point?
Well, obviously, as we just saw, Jump Shot and Calzonius looking really good. I mean, we got Bowman and Love Gummy. Obviously, they looked really. It's hard to say because
it's tough, right?
It's very tough. It's so tough.
It's like a trick question. It seriously is like a trick question. Like, wow, which one? Let's see. Jump Shot versus Gummy, says Travestying. May very well be, and that would be a heck of a clash if we're able to get it. I would like PC Arc Team and Rapid Theory to be able to have the opportunity to get us there. My goodness. Black screens abound, unfortunately.
Well, they did have a game 3 in that one, if you look.
Did they?
They sure did.
Sure enough. Sure enough. Good eye. Good eye on that. I did not notice that.
Unfortunately, I still cannot join this other match.
We've been robbed. We have been robbed. I mean, basically, looking on this week, okay, so we got to score now, it looks like. Not sure if we can.
There we go. We're in.
Let's see if we can get it. Let's see something, even if it's a little bit.
No, it definitely started late. Still 0-0. Game 1.
Yep. We're good. We're good. We were not, in fact, robbed of this back and forth.
Definitely don't want to miss this one because this, I'm sure, is going to be spicy.
You got to think. I got to think it's either going to be just this offensive flurry, or it's going to be some kind of 1-0 affair. It's just as I said. Josue says, "You want 1-0? I can give you 1-0. 4:11 left to go." You see, Josue, he's had excellent ball control this evening. A lot like Gummy, not kind of sweating. These are two folks that are definitely fine taking their time, not interested in rushing anything at all.
Chaos Theory off the wall, but with no boost. Josue able to keep possession, puts one on target. Love Gummy there.
Oh, what a save there by Gummy. And you know Josue was feeling it from that first goal, but Gummy able to hang around there. Kind of looks like trapped up on the wall there, but Bowman now hitting back, able to knock things down. Yeah, and these two know each other rather well. I believe they played together a fair bit. But I'll tell you what, again about Gummy, she is a fantastic teammate. Can just kind of sync her in with anybody, and she plays exceptionally well. As we've seen this evening, again, getting to this point. Bo trying to get a little carry there.
A great patience by Josue there, just reading that one out. But I mean, man, was that so close?
Owen trying to take things up to Gummy, starting to pass down, get a little pinch there. out across the Josue, but Josue, no sweat. Bye, Josue. No way, Josue. Put on a t-shirt.
No way, Josue. All right, Chaos Theory trying to keep things in the corner. Not getting quite the touch he wanted. Gets cleared out. Bowman trying to follow things up, but denied by Josue. We're just gonna send that one downfield. Nobody
home. Oh, Josue! I'll tell you what, Josue has just decided to come up and be a one-person wrecking crew at this point. Now putting both points, both goals on the board here in this 2-0 game. 1-2-43 left to go. And Bowman and Gummy again, like I say, these are no slouches at all. But Josue saying, you know what? Got my eye on these MVP honors. Kind of like to take it home. Bowman doesn't let that one sneak past him though.
Well, great challenge there by Josue again. Love Gummy with a nice save.
Nice save, and they were both blocking out really well on the goal there. It's gonna take some effort again to get back to get across both Bo and Gummy when they're when they're set up on defense. Josue has just been absolutely lit.
He's just looking so fast. He's so fast right now.
The reads are just a second quicker, just a hair faster. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what's gonna win and lose you stuff. But you got to think at this point, if you're Bowman and Gummy, do you maybe not specifically chase to do this, but if you have to work to take Jose out of it and take your shots or take your chances elsewhere?
I would definitely be trying my best to disrupt him by demos, just bumps, something. You know, don't give this guy any time right now, because he is just all over the place. And as we're talking about it, there we go.
There you go. That's one way to do it. Josue says no, thank you. Oh, Josue says yes. I hear you talking about demos. I've got demos for days, quite honestly.
Love Gummy looking for the bump, but couldn't quite get there.
Looks like we're seeing both Bo and Gummy trying to play a little bit faster on the edges there. Again, we talked about not necessarily chasing after Josue, but just trying to take him out of the play. Definitely don't have to be just straight on him and trying to misdirect. But his reads have been so good this evening. I'm curious to see if that's actually able to flesh out.
50 seconds left now. So now 2-0. Bowman puts it in a dangerous spot. Love Gummy is up, but no. Chaos Theory able to get the save and the clear. You're kind of getting down to the point now, if you are Bowman and Love Gummy, where you just kind of have to go all out.
Oh.
And it's going to be even more difficult now to come back.
Now, I'll tell you this. 31 seconds left to go in this. Highly unlikely that you're going to come back and tie this. The good news, though, for both Bowman and Gummy is you're able to reset. This one, yeah, you know, it's unfortunate that you're not able to get that win in your back pocket. But this is a best of 3. Taking the Ollies in the end of the world. You can still bounce back with a solid game or two, and you can get yourself in the finals. But as of right now, I mean, Josue, again, has just been amazing in this particular one. Of course, Chaos as well. Now starting to feel it. Ready for the net. Gummy, not saying we are not going to get a shot out of this one. That 0 is not going to stay on the board. Just a little pop back to Gummy. She does not need the assistance, I assure you.
You know, and that could be huge going into game 2. Maybe start game 2 with a little bit of momentum. We see it all the time in these tournaments where, you know, one team takes game 1 and then the other team will come out and put on a dominating performance in game 2. We'll have to see how that plays out, but we're going to try to check where game 2 is on the other side.
You saw that as well. Like Josue, not only was he great in terms of, not only was he good in terms of shots, but he also got a couple of saves on that one as well.
Yeah, he was all over the place. Well, just like that,
Italian has already advanced again in dominant fashion with a 7-3 game 2. So now they get to sit back and watch to find out who they're going to be playing between PC Arc Team and Rabbit Theory. So at this point, are you jumping into free play? Are you sitting back, kind of relaxing a little bit if you are jump shot as Italian? How do you approach this?
You know, you can do it either way. So, you know, sometimes it's kind of nice because, you know, you've been in this tournament for a little bit. You might need that little bathroom break. You might want to get a little drink of water. It's kind of nice having a little bit of break, but at the same time, You don't want to get cold. You don't want to. You're clearly in the zone. You just won, you know, back-to-back games there in that semifinals. You want to get this next one going as quick as possible.
You do. Hydration is key. As you see, I've got my own water right here, but Chaos Theory in his way. Oh, looks like Gummy and Bowman, though, were able to get on the board straight away. We talked about that positive momentum. Looks like they were able to take some. Didn't quite get that dub, but they did take some into this game. Game number 2. Why is it saying this? Game 2. Might say it's game 2. I'm not sure.
You know, it doesn't show that it's game 2, but yeah, it's definitely game 2.
But it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not totally losing all of it. We're getting there, but not quite yet. Very good. But yeah, in this game 2, I mean, this is a place too where straight away, both Gummy and Bo do need to find some momentum and find it early. Talk about that moving down, but Josue looks like he's able to corral it. Get the lead in the corner. Challenged by Gummy though. You're seeing a lot of aerial work here too. I can't help but notice. We saw how good Josue is on the ground. That's starting to take things to the air a little bit more overall.
I do not know how to pronounce your name, and if I say this, I'm probably going to butcher it, and I'm so sorry, but I want to thank you for the follow. I'm going to say Raya. Is it Raya? Please correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly, but much appreciated.
Thank you for the follow. Regardless of our butchering of pronunciations, we do appreciate you, and we are all about learning. And as I say, appreciation. Bowman comes through, pops it. We mentioned that aerial work, and Bowman is deadly in the air. Shows why. 2-0, 3:10 left to go in this one. It's just as assertive as we saw Josue and Chaos be in game number 1. I think we're seeing that as well in game 2 from Bowman and Gummy.
Yeah, I mean, just like we talked about right now, that little bit of momentum, the end of game 1, it looks like it's really rolled into game 2. I mean, we definitely have a possible game 3 situation going on here.
Yeah, it is really. I don't want to count those chickens necessarily, but I did see too Bowman and Gummy playing a little bit of that bully ball with Josue. Like I say, you can just knock them out of position a couple times. All they need is just a couple extra cracks there, and they're able to score. Obviously, 2:30 left in this game 2. But yeah, definitely challenging Josue, make him sweat for those opportunities. If he's going to score, that's fine, but just make him work for it. Nice little bounce there, tried to follow up, didn't quite get that, but Chaos, well done on this. You saw Josue doing an excellent job, maybe being able to do it for himself, but a great pinch right in front there for Chaos. Look, if you're going to try to take Josue out of it, you can try to do that, but when you set that well up for Chaos, when you make it officially a team game, it makes it even more complicated. 2-1 left to go here. All right, 2-1. 2:17 left to go here in this game 2 of this series, heating up.
Ooh.
Looked like Bowman might be right in front of the net. Josue, though, able to corral things. But yeah, they are definitely challenging up there, and I think that's the way you got to go about it. When you've got a team that is so good offense, you just gotta keep putting the onus on them to make things happen. Looks like we might get that heck of a 50 here. Josue able to keep it up, heading towards Bowman and Gummy, but Bowman instead, 50 of his own, tries to set things up, but not Josue. Says we can make this happen one way or another. Sorry, I have to do that.
Here's Josue now with time, though. We know how dangerous this is.
Oh my goodness.
Love Gummy, though, makes a great save. In great position. Chaos here trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, no. That could have been dangerous.
Oh, and feels the boost from Josue, did Gummy. So it's those little plays that, again, can take a player like Josue, a player of his caliber, out of the game, which they absolutely need to do if they're not going to take not only this game, but the series as a whole. 1:03 left to go. 2-1 here in this game 2 of the series between Josue and Chaos Theory, along with Bowman and Gummy heading over the top. Bowman able to.
What is going on, Crumb? Thanks for hopping in here tonight.
How are you doing? Great to see you, Crumb. We talk about hopping in. Make sure you get that hashtag 1800 for a shot. Win 1800 Rocket League credits. And again, be sure to hang around after that, as we will have a mystery giveaway. You have to hang around for the duration to be able to claim these.
All right, 30 seconds left. Oh, LeBron's aims with the follow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, LeBron. Appreciate it. Again, putting...
Oh no, Bowman had the open goal. I know he wishes he had that one back, but he's only gonna hold on for 10 more seconds to take this into game 3. Josue is up. It's gonna be on target.
Right there, is able to sneak it in.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna be able to move it. Is it gonna drop? Is Jose able to make something work with it? We've seen what he's capable of, trying to carry it, but Gummy able to clear it. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1-1 series. Honestly, I don't know that we could have asked for much more from this series, but again, you got to come back. How is this affecting Jump Shot and Calzone? It's like we are going the distance here. I don't know that the best thing for them is a game 3 overtime situation, but as you mentioned, Ninja, it can go both ways. It certainly can.
Me personally, I like to try to keep going. I don't like to get cold. I don't like to have to wait. You know, if I'm in that, if I got the mojo flowing, I want to just keep going. I want to play Rocket League. You know, I want to keep it all going. C2
every day, my guy.
With the follow. Thank you. Hopefully I pronounced that one correctly as well.
And R3 in the chest. I want to be a commentator so bad. I feel you, my guy. This has been a treat. Speaking of treats, Bowman, again, taking the positive momentum that they found in that game 1, able to corral things and blocks Chaos out to get a 1-0 lead here. 4:42 left to go in this game 3. Winner moves on to the finals to take on Calzonius and Jump Shot ATL. See Bowman heading up. Again, if they're able to convert another offensive series here, they got to be feeling especially good, especially considering how well Josue played in that game 1. But Josue not going away gently into that good night. No, he has every opportunity and has the shot there, but...
Oh my goodness!
And this is the defensive effort that they're going to have to put Chaos and Josue out of this tournament. They cannot rest on their laurels, and you see there Bowman and Gummy, again, being very close about it, but again, what a save by Gummy. They are playing so very well defensively, and then when that opportunity comes, they have been able to capitalize only once this game, of course, but we can see if that one goal is going to be the difference. 3:50 left to go in this game 3 to determine who is going to move on to the finals. Looks like Josue was looking for a little touch there, not able to get it. Bowman moving up. Is he able to corral this and put it in?
Oh my goodness.
It's 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about being able to translate that heck of an opportunity up and over. Bowman just takes it with ease, and a 2-0 lead here. 3:42 left to go in this game 3. Gummy and Bo look like they're vibing, look like they're feeling it. And we talked about that with Calzonius and Jump Shot. I think we're seeing it equally as much with Bo and Gummy here.
I mean, Chaos and Josue, they had so much pressure going on right now. You saw shot after shot after shot, and I really thought they had them on their heels. I thought eventually it was gonna crack and they were gonna eventually get that one in, but no. You know, they were able to hold off all of that pressure, and they got a great fast break on that, and they were able to capitalize. I mean, that was just
easily kind of...
I couldn't believe that.
Amazing. It's amazing, Ninja, because you can very easily wilt under that kind of off-French pressure that we saw from Josue and Chaos in game number 1. You know, they were coming fast and furious. They were able to get in there, get shots, if nothing else. And I say that Josue able to right back in there. You appreciate this. Oh, Gummy, unfortunately, just out of position there. Chaos able to serve it up for Josue. You cannot make that kind of mistake, and that is a rare one for Gummy. She does not typically make that kind of error, but unfortunately did so. 2-1, 3 minutes left to go here. And what has been a fantastic game 3, no doubt will be down to the finish. We'll see if Gummy and Bowman are able to continue their winning ways and head on to finals, or if Josue and Chaos Theory are going to meet Jump Shot, ATL, and Calzonius to take this one home.
We're approaching halftime right now.
I believe Calzonius actually recently won a twos tourney as well, I think. I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he was close, if not in the winner's circle on that. So he has been bringing home the hardware as of late in these tournaments.
If you're going to put that 1800, make sure you get, there you go, hashtag 1800. Yep. Make sure you get into that giveaway, the 1800 Rocket League credit giveaway. Love Gummy has an opportunity here. Nobody there.
Oh, well done. Very well done. And again, just kind of carries things around, just kind of chill, that patience. Bowman moving people out, gets the clip on Josue. Bully ball from Bowman. Put it on a t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, well done. The kind of thing that you have to do to be able to take both Josue and Chaos Theory out of this if you're going to want to win this game. Getting out to a 3-1 lead, 2:06 left to go, and they got to keep that pressure on. I'll tell you what, one great way to absolutely nullify the shots and the opportunities that Josue was having in game one, get in his face, make him earn it, and right there, you get that kind of a bump, you will make hay while that sun shines all day long. We see there, again, challenging again was Gummy. Chaos looks like he may have a few more opportunities here. Again, looks like they are in fact challenging Josue early and often. I know that puts a lot of pressure on Chaos, but he has shown that he can rise to the occasion.
Oh, for sure, but
But I
Josue,
speak of that, I say that.
Don't count him out yet. I mean, look at this.
Who's counting who out? My goodness,
Josue.
Josue showing what he brought to the table in game one. I understand, again, we're not saying that he was locked down. We're not saying that he can't do anything. As you can see right there, 3-2 left to go in this one. 1:32 left again in this game three, pivotal game three. Winner moving on to the finals to face Jumpshot ATL and Calzonius. Yeah, Josue might be getting that groove back. See him carrying along. Has to keep on that pressure as long as Bowman and Gummy are able to try to keep that on, though. Curious to see how long this will go, because something's got to give there.
Oh, Chaos Theory's shot goes just a little bit wide. Oh, we have a rule one. Are they going to honor this? It looks like they are. One-on-one here. Josue versus Bowman. This is going to be very interesting. Here comes Josue.
Oh, what a save. A nasty 1v1. Didn't think we'd be getting this. A game within a game, ladies and gentlemen. The mistake was made, and Bowman's not going to let him
my goodness.
Mini game of 1v1, got in the corner, just kind of corralled did Bowman, and gently, ever so gently, takes it back for a 4-2 lead, 51 seconds left to go. Rule one. Oh my goodness, hit possibly the worst time for both Josue and Chaos Theory there.
All right, approaching that 45-second mark. Definitely still doable. They got a little bit of a tough mountain to climb now, though. They definitely need to get another point on the board here quite soon. Approaching that 30-second mark, but no, the pressure just coming from Love Gummy and Bowman still. Chaos needs a great clear here. Looks like he's gonna get there, but he's no boost, unable to set up the pass as Bowman trying to clear, met by Josue. Great job of keeping that momentum, that the little bit of momentum they have. They got only a couple little seconds here for a chance to tie things up, but Bowman able to hold him off. Oh, a missed touch there. That's gonna do it here. And Bowman, Love Gummy, coming back from game one. Gonna be able to come back, take game 2 and 3 in order to make it to the grand finals.
I forget who said it in the chat too, but someone, and please feel free to pat yourself on the back. Somebody predicted this finals. Somebody predicted this matchup, and you could see there at the end against Rapid Theory that Bowman and Gummy were definitely kind of helping him one way or the other. I guess helping him, kind of running circles there a little bit. And Josue, unfortunately, just not able to get back at the same positioning that he had in that game one. But heck of a series, got exactly I think what we expected out of that one. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen, your finals: Jumpshot ATL and Calzonius versus Bowman and Love Gummy. Do we have anybody that can do a prediction? Maybe kind of, sort of, possibly. Put them on in the chat.
Do we have a Twitch mod able to do that?
Twitch mod, even more important.
Twitch mod.
PC Arc Team versus Jumpshot is Italian. Travesty predicted. Yes, you did. I remember that now. As you put it right back square in the front of my mind. That is true. That is true. Look back in the chat log if you must.
All right, we are in.
Make your predictions for the winner in chat, if nothing else. Oh, what a back and forth. And we see, okay, we need to go back and we need to see this one because saw the pressure coming on here. Very difficult in the corner. Love Gummy popping it out. Unfortunately, just kind of more or less passing it to Jumpshot ATL, who was able to get that glomp on the ball, making it 1-0, 4:33 left to go in this game one of the finals.
Yeah, it looks like she was going for that back pass, but I mean, he was just there waiting for it, able to follow that up. Just
oh my goodness, Jumpshot ATL.
You know, we were wondering Are they going to be cold? Are they going to be ready for these finals? And I think that there's no more questions about that. They are here. They are ready. They stayed warm. They are ready to play.
Clearly someone delivered some knives, pots, and pans because they are cooking straight out of the gate. Is Calzonius and Jump Shot up 2-0. 4:23 left to go in this game one. See if Gummy and Bowman are able to challenge just like they did. We saw with Josue a very good reason and like from him, and yet still able to come back and win that series. Excellent save by Gummy, and we've seen that defensive effort from her and from Bowman as well. Looks like we might get that on both ends. Again, Calzoni is doing some training before he came into this series this evening, this tournament in this evening. And Calzonius, I see you, my guy, with the demo. Appreciate that. Jump Shot again, just kind of chilling out. Is he going to be able to get the hat trick early on? He is not, at least not on that one. Calzonius looking to corral it here in the corner.
Ooh,
Cuts
nice 50
off.
there.
Great 50. Good challenge there again with Bowman. This aggressive style again is what we saw Josue and Chaos be successful with against Gummy and Bowman. Of course, they did eventually come and kind of check that, adjust that. So we'll see if that's the same case here.
Bowman.
Nice shot by Bowman. Says, you know what, defense is fun, but I want to get a little bit of offense here. Bunched up in the corner, gets a nice little pop there. Unfortunately, gets served up by Calzonius right in front of the net. You put the ball in dangerous places, dangerous things do in fact happen.
1-2 now. Calzonius off the wall. Comes off the backboard, nobody there to take the shot. Bowman's gonna take control. Slow things down off the wall. 50 there in the corner to race to the ball. Is it an open goal? Can he get back in time? Can she get back in time?
Jump Shot just taking over here. Avoids Bowman, makes the shot. And unfortunately, Gummy can't quite get there. Jump Shot already with a hat trick. 3:04 left to go in this one. 3-1. Jump Shot and Calzonius jumping out to an early lead, keeping their foot on the pedal, not letting off at all. And we saw that too in their semifinal matchup, right in front of Gummy. That is dangerous. Bowman not able to convert that one as well.
Oh, nice clear from Calzonius off the ceiling. Jump Shot up. Can he get it on target? No, it's going to go just a little wide. A little bunched up right now, and then he gets demoed. Bowman trying to take things slow. Okay, he's able to maintain control. Looking for a pass here. Love Gummy gets a 50 midfield. Calzoni's going to put one. Is that going to be on target? It was, but Bowman able to get the save. Jump Shot remains with control, but here comes Love Gummy. Even though it gets 50, this still gets it all the way down the field.
It's the kind of aggressive nature, again, we've talked about it all night long. Able to get the pop. Gummy sees it, doesn't quite get it over Cal, but unfortunately just drives right through. Doesn't need to get it over. Just bullies her way through. It is 3-10, or excuse me, 3-10. 3-2, 2:17 left to go in this game number one. It has been a thing. It has been a thrilling thing, if nothing else.
Yeah, Bowman, Love Gummy making a nice comeback.
Oh, be a dangerous spot there. Can you even really call it a comeback? I mean, I appreciate what Jump Shot has done, but these two teams have just gone back and forth with whoever they've come across. Okay, what do we got going here? It looks like we may have something cooking here between Gummy and Bo. You can see both of these teams trying to read each other. Calzoni's able to clear it out of danger. But right back and getting a shot is Cal. Gummy able to challenge. Move back up towards opposing net.
Bowman with a nice 50. Calzonius up super with the quickness. Love Gummy looking for a pass. Here comes Bowman again. Trying to slow things down a little bit.
Solid challenge by Jump Shot there. That is the type of shot that Bowman can just carry in. Jump Shot. Oh, unfortunately, he gotta get it. Oh, what a save by Gummy! Is she gonna make it?
It was just hanging there in the goal.
My goodness, probably what, 70, 80, 90% in the net? No, thank you. Gets the backward save.
Oh my goodness.
Absurd. And unfortunately, Jump Shot is not able to get that quite flush, allowing Gummy to make that save. Whew. Got the good part. take a drink of water.
Oh, dangerous spot here, but here comes Bowman. Twirling in the air, tries to go low, but met by Calzonius. Love Gummy here to keep the pressure on, but no, great clear by jump shot, taking it all the way down the other way, over the corner. Calzonius just gonna wait, not want to double commit on that. He knows he's got the lead. He's got only 15 seconds to take game one. Don't want to make any simple mistake there. Bowman got a chance here. Going for the demo, unable to get it. Once this ball touches, unless they can get in the goal here.
Bowman is gonna go. It is not.
Just off the post.
Tremendous game one. We saw jump shot come out early and often with the hat trick here. And I will say again, PC Arc team, fantastic defense. You see Bowman with 3 saves. We saw that absolutely insane backwards goal of Gummy. It looks like she's having a little bit of lag, latency perhaps, but 3-2 jump shot is Italian. Heck of a game. Cannot wait to move on to game 2.
You look at all the Zorchi emotes in the chat right now.
Ooh, we got the Zorchi emotes.
Spam when you got them.
Sleep. Gummy trying to line things up. Can't quite find positioning on that.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
Whopper, 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 whopper.
When's the last time you actually had a Whopper?
You know, when this sport really kind of started, we started putting this in our chat. Man, it was making me go to Burger King.
All the time? All the time? I have yet to get a Whopper since that whole thing started, but I keep saying to myself, I totally have to go do that. Not yet, but eventually. When it stops, it's probably when I'll go do it. Just knowing my brain. Anyway, back to the action here. See Calzoni's trying to put the pressure on. Jump shot. Hasn't been able to break through just yet, but give that time. Up and over, has the opportunity. Little flick there, does not quite get that one. Oh my goodness. Open net, best defender in this game. Calzonius with an excellent save on that end. Just not quite able to convert on these offensive series just yet.
Bowman had a great opportunity there. It just looked like he was unable just to kind of turn the
Gummy.
corner.
She's able to follow up on it. Oh, but Calzonius is able to get that challenge and neutralize the threat from Gummy.
Love Gummy from the corner. Puts it up. Bowman is up, trying to put one on target. Still in a dangerous spot as Love Gummy is going to keep it there. Can Bowman turn? No, he's going to opt to get the boost as he had none. Ooh, unfortunate touch there. It just kind of bounces off of Love Gummy's car. Bowman hitting the flip reset.
Nice pop by Gummy, able to follow up on that. Looks like Cal's there to wrangle it. Sure enough, but Gummy able to follow up off of Cal. But oh my goodness, that save could have been a very dangerous situation. Cleaned up though. Jump shot hanging in the air there. Ball just right in front of the net, but Cal able to take care of it, kind of neutralize that situation. Right in front of the net again. Pressure being put on majorly by Gummy and Bowman. We saw this, what they did to Cassidy and Josue, that ended up working for them. We saw a similar situation as well. That first game for them was a tough little loss. They came back and they won the next two.
That was actually a great save there by Calzonius. He didn't get the credit for it, but I saw exactly what happened. That was a great little
nice demo by Cal as
there.
well. Sometimes Psyonix just doesn't give you the love you deserve, quite frankly.
That's right. Saint Sleep dropping 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much, Saint Sleep.
1,000. Keeping it going. By the way, folks, you want to get in on 1,800 Rocket League credits? You can do so by putting hashtag 1,800 in the chat. You want to talk about getting in on some positive, taking home some excellent opportunities. Got Calzonius just chilling right there in front of the net, right between Bo and Gummy, catching them right out of positions where you have to be. Again, excuse me, hashtag 1800 for those 1800 Rocket League credits. And we've got a mystery giveaway after that. You will need to be here to claim those, so hang around. As you can see, this series is going to be one to watch just the same. You're doing yourself a service.
I'm just goofing. New boot goofing.
LeBron's Ames with the prime sub. Thank you so much,
Hey.
LeBron's.
Great to have you here, LeBron. Thanks so much for the sub. Followed by ATL. You know he's got to be looking to follow up as well. Cal able to break the 0-0 tie, but you know jump shot, especially after the last game, looking to pop off. But you got to wonder though after that first series. Oh,
Dot. She almost had the double touch there. I saw exactly what she was going for, but just unable to complete. Bowman now flying through the air, getting it multiple touches. Oh, big 50 there. Still in a dangerous spot. They're here trying to tie it up. Bowman opts for the demo.
Oh,
gets it on the second try.
Oh, that is wide open, able to counter, but no, saved by Bowman right in front of the net again, though. Some dangerous situations. Cal! Oh my goodness! Got another fantastic save by this team. Instead of Gummy this time, it was Bowman. This sort of defensive effort that we've seen from them has gotten them to this point, and you see why. Look, you can't win if you can't score. They've done so once. 1-0, 30 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can hold on to this one.
Down to 20 seconds. Bowman off the wall. Can he get it past? Jump shot? No!
Well done by Jump Shots.
They're gonna have maybe one more opportunity here if they can even get possession back. Jump shot, not even trying to let them have that time. As the time is down to 3 seconds. 2-1. Once this ball touches, this could be over unless Bowman can keep it up. He cannot.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a series.
Oh my goodness.
They may not have taken a game, Bowman and Gummy, but I don't think we could have asked for a better series out of them. That being said, Jump Shot is telling you, we saw Jump Shot come out early enough with that hat trick in game one. We see Cal, right place, right time, being the difference in this. Being the difference in this series victory, not just this victory, but the whole
Saint Sleep gifting 10 subs. Holy cow, Saint Sleep. Thank you so much.
Whew. I'll tell you this though, GG's to everybody a part of the finals, the tournament. Great to have you in here. This was a fantastic final. Great opportunity for me to sit in and call this action. It's tremendous across the board. I absolutely loved it. All of it.